be, you can do some pretty heavy-duty pruning on big trees. In fact, in the 1600s, I was reading about, they would do this stuff where they would just, a tree that was like a 500-year-old apple tree, they would just cut it down and let one new sapling come up from the root, and that would become the new tree. Because they would decide, well, you know, this tree is kind of fizzling out, it's kind of past its prime, let's just start over again, you know. And I saw ones in Latvia too where they did that. They just like, it was a tree and they just hacked it down to a stump that was like this tall, and then it grew back from that. Yeah. I'm not suggesting that for these trees, but what I'm saying is that people go that far sometimes in working with older trees. A lot of what happens with big old trees is that they get all these pockets of rot and places in them that you're just not going to be able to really recover from some of the pests that then get onto the fruit and cause the fruit to be less than good quality. So there's too many homes for you to get rid of that huge ecosystem in your tree that you've created by having this 500-year-old standard apple tree. It's become more of an ecosystem than a fruit-bearing crop. And that's the reality of working with fruit trees, is that you're channeling root energy into fruit production, and that's why it takes effort to prune it, shape it, get the light into it, because your goal is to get good-looking big fruit. Good-looking big fruit. The goal of the tree is to proliferate itself, to propagate itself, to produce lots of funky, gnarly, seedy fruit. Its goal is not to produce a nice big fruit that's really sweet and tasty.